What's the crack, lads? Welcome back. We're literally just in the door, so I'm a bit later than I normally am. But we are back. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We are going to be trying our Road to Glory. So a lot of people have been asking me about my other profile where we do play with our Road to Glory squad. 100% free to play. This is the squad that we'll show you here. Hope the servers are okay today. But yeah, hope you guys are good. We're going to get our other downloads here as well. And our other, apology messages are going to pop up. We've got all our inbox in here, lads. We've literally got everything that we already have unopened. So yesterday when I did my video, I didn't open any of these packs. All I've opened is, I'm sorry, lads, my throat. All we opened yesterday was the pack that we had for the free spins. Let me see who's in the chat first, lads. Let me see who's in here, and we'll get it popping, right? So we are on our Road to Glory. As I said, we do have 1,000 coins. Now, I am tempted to spin for Bin Bin. Yesterday, Bin Bin, a new legend was created. If you're here, you know all about him. But this is our Road to Glory squad, right? This is 100% free to play. I haven't spent a penny on this squad. And yeah, I mean, look, it's a fun team. It's a fun team. Now, I did actually think that I had Maradona here, but I don't seem to have him within this squad. Now, I think it was my other profile that I had him on. I'm nearly sure I had Maradona here though, man. I was nearly sure I had the free Maradona here. So apologies, because I even have it in the thumbnail. False advertising at its finest. I was nearly sure that I had Maradona in here, boys. But I don't see him, man. I don't see him, unfortunately. We have Garnacho. We've got Kobel. Oh yeah, we got Kobel, sure, on this one. But I thought I had Maradona in this. Anyway, it is Road to Glory, right? This is our squad. Now, we will change. We're not going to be obviously playing this 5 at the back before everybody gives out and says, oh, he plays 5 at the back. We actually don't play 5 at the back, man. This is what we are playing. This is our formation that we've been using for the foreseeable, right? So let me just say hello to everybody in the chat, boys. You're back again. Stephen, welcome in, bro. PZ.gamer. Talk to Ninja. Who else is there? We've got E1 is in the chat. We've got J Ippo. We've got Beam in the chat. We've got Jack Rigby in the chat. Martin is in the chat. We've got Hot T. We've also got, who else? Who else do we have in the chat, man? Sartak, The Skin. Jack is in the chat. Medi is in the chat. Who else? Pumpkin Carver, what a name. Drogo, Sharif. Sharif, you still need to contact me, bro, about the giveaway, man. You still need to contact me on Discord. Javier is in the chat. Martin is in the chat. Mr. Brightside is in the chat. Thomas Lab is in the chat. Morocco Mole, Sans, Brandon, Subrit, Lecky, Danny Metal, Russell, Ivan, Vazzy's in the chat as well. What is up, Vazzy? Hope you're doing well, bro. And Cleo's in the chat as well. Renault Cleo is in the chat, lads. So, yeah, listen, we're only going to be playing a very chill kind of game today. I'm going to switch over my screen so I have the full screen experience here. And then we'll get popping with it, man. We'll get popping with it. So hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything is going good. We're going to switch over our screens here. And we're going to get it popping. So as I said, I'm literally in the door, lads. I was gone away all morning today and all day. So I'm literally just in the door. Matt, what's up, bro? Chocolate Eggman, welcome in as well. Is GP Sun good? Spectres, welcome in, bro. Spectres, I have contacted you through Discord. So we will sort the giveaways over the weekend. We'll sort that over the weekend, right? Because I was away all day today and now we're streaming. So yeah, we'll get that sorted. Don't worry about that. Listen, this team that I'm using at the moment, right? We are not using anybody but Tuchel, right? So we are with this profile. This is kind of whatever you guys want to see, right? So the last stream that we did with the Road to Glory, where we were using out wide, okay? And this formation that we had here was not really working for us too much. Now, this is the formation that we were starting with, but we were quickly changing it to the sub-tactic pretty much in the first few minutes, where we were playing with Neymar and Nkunku off each other. Alex Ramaldo was going to go from this back 5 into an attacking left midfielder. Bellingham in the pocket with Sané attacking, and then Casemiro holding it down. Now, since then, we have added Jimenez as a freebie. We've also added Rudiger here. We've also added Thuram. We have Messi back in. Collar is here. Caicedo is back on B form. We've got a fairly decent free-to-play team, lads, that we haven't really trained up. We haven't really done much with this squad, to be honest with you, right? And on top of that, we still have this free Neymar. Ter Stegen. Do you know what, Ter Stegen? Now, before we even start the stream, just Ter Stegen, just get out of my squad. I don't even want to talk about Ter Stegen, man. He's getting out of the team, man. He's getting out of the team. I want to hear it in the chat. He's gone. Because the last time we had Ter Stegen, he let us down in a vital match a couple of weeks ago. And I don't care if he's got 10 contracts left. I don't care if he's got 1 million contracts left. He's out the gap. And it's as simple as that. Simple as that, man. He's out the gap. We'll get our 58,000. We'll get our GP. We'll get our contract renewal. Bye-bye, Ter Stegen. See you later. Arrivederci. So yeah, lads, he's gone, lads. We're not even going to deal with that. But the rest of the squad that we have, right? We genuinely don't have that many players here that we can get, apart from the freebies, right? So I opened on the stream or on my video yesterday. If you guys missed it, I will do all of this here. I will do all of these where we open our free one. And we also had our free one here remaining of this one. And we have our last of the Italian club packs. Now, I didn't log in because I was away for a couple of days with this free-to-play profile. I didn't log in to get all of these, but we can still get a couple of the freebies. This is pretty much anybody you want me to see, test out. We don't care about ranking. We don't care about playstyle. We don't care about anything. We literally just play for the bants. We try and kind of like test out players that just don't cut it in our main coming up against meta squads. We just test them out, right? So I have all of these here that we still have to do. Vazzy, the form is good, bro. The form is good, man. We've been chilling. Arrow, what's the plan for today? Yeah, plan for today is just a quick Road to Glory stream, lads. That's all that it is, man. Oh my days! He saved it! What? Shocker! But we still get it, man. We still get it. So that means that we're on to the last one now. We've got the worldwide event in our next lap. So that's not a bad one to get. The worldwide event. But yeah, I haven't got any of these yet. I've only opened these and got them into my inbox. We still have all of these. As I said, with this, right, we're going to test up a couple of players. A few players that are free are ridiculous, man. Are ridiculous, right? They're just so good. Like, we're going to test out a couple of players and we're going to switch the team up. Now, the reason why I'm playing this 5 at the back, right, is because we're going to be switching it straight away to this. 100% to this all the time, okay? And we're going to get in a couple of players. So the players that I'm going to get in are pretty much going to be players that you guys want to see, and a couple of players that I want to test out that I haven't really given it a good go to. And also, it is frustrating sometimes coming up, trying to test out players and trying to get clips as a content creator. It is frustrating sometimes to not be able to test out players properly. Because a lot of people just like to sweat, which is fine, and that's fine. We can do that as well. But sometimes it's nice to just kind of chill out with your Road to Glory and not really care about the results too much, right? We have Endo, who we got from the Japanese pack. We're going to use Songkrasen as well in this squad. We're going to be using a different type of formation. I do want to keep my wit. I do want to keep this kind of style. But we are going to be using a lot of these new players. So we'll bring Eze back in, that I haven't used in a while. We're also going to use the 3 new boys. Most notably, this guy, lads. This guy is absolutely insane. Now, when I talk about players, right, it's very rare that I recommend a player that just holds his own, no matter your skill level. This guy is that. He's just unbelievable. Yeah, Javier, we're going to do a Songkrasen video here, a couple of videos here, because I think he is unbelievable. He's just amazing, man. He's so good on the ball. He's so quick off the ball. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast, right? So if there's anyone else you want me to play with here, I can get them in. There's no problem whatsoever. But I will say that it's all about kind of how you use your squad, man. That's the biggest thing with this game at the moment. I need a good Messi card. Can I buy the American Pinot or should I wait for another pack? Well, this Messi, if you haven't got him, this free Messi is actually quite decent. I mean, this SS, speed is poor, but if you use him sparingly, he can be a beast for you. So I don't think that he's too bad of a player at all. We also have another player that I want to test out a little bit more as well, is Jimenez. So we're going to pop Jimenez in here. We have Ferrer on the right. We have Grimaldo. We're playing a 5-2-3, but literally our sub-tactic is going to change straight away into this. And that means that we're going to play Songkrasen on the right flank, which is going to move to an attacking midfielder straight there. Now, this guy is unbelievable, lads. He is absolutely unbelievable. Uplink, for me at the moment, bro, it is 5 p.m. So usually we stream a bit earlier. I'm glad you can make it in. Usually we stream a bit earlier, but today we are streaming a bit later because I was away all morning. So I'm only home there a few minutes, and then straight on to stream for you guys. We'll try and do a couple of reviews as well, and try and chill out a little bit and test out a few players, okay? So this 5-2 out wide is going to be all about kind of like getting the ball central with my players here, but also getting it out wide with Grimaldo and Ferrer to be able to make the moves, right? And that's the team that we're going to kind of look at there. Endo's going to be our anchor man here. He's our anchor man here. Bellingham's going to be our box-to-box kind of complete player. We got him on a lucky free pull. And then Song Krasin, right? And Neymar are going to be the linchpins up front. Now, we are going to train up Song Krasin as an attacking midfielder. He actually can't play right midfielder, so that's not a big concern. We can just change it with here if we want to, but it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be playing this formation anyway. It's not going to be a huge deal whether we do that or not. I mean, we can do that if we want to play Nkunku. He can't play on the right wing either, so I would rather leave him there as an SS. But this guy, lads, is an absolute beast. He's an absolute beast, man. I got Bin first spin. Bin is ridiculous, man. I think we'll do a few cheeky spins to get Bin because if we get Bin in the squad, it's going to be banter galore with him and Collar again. But I am going to train up Song Krasin, right? So this guy actually takes 60,000 trainers. Well, he takes more than that. He actually takes more than that. So he takes what? He takes about 70,000 trainers roughly. But I think he's unbelievable, man. Even in a free-to-play squad, he's ridiculous. Morocco Mole, you just hold down on the D-pad once you're in-game to activate the sub-tactics. That's all you do. Yeah, Endo is pretty decent, man. Endo is pretty decent. I don't know, can I recommend the Messi pack, to be honest with you, bro? I don't know, can I recommend this Messi? Because it depends how much value you place on your coins. Like, if you have no problem waiting for another Messi to come, I don't think they'll bring a Messi pack for a long time. I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. I think they've got other plans for legends and stuff like that, and whatever's been working. Let me move this down. It's a fraction here. I have no build for Ferrer on this profile. None on this at all. Morocco Mode. No, you just hold down on the D-pad, bro. Yeah, some people can't make it for... I'm still working out the best times because my idea going forward is to have 2 daytime streams as we've been doing on the Monday. Like the engagement, the viewership has been massive. Obviously, I'm a bit later today. I haven't really announced that I was streaming. So, but yeah, Mondays and Thursdays have been absolutely going bananas lately. And then maybe do like a nighttime stream as well for people that can't catch it. So I'm catching everybody and giving everybody a chance to have the crack. But we will show you any build that you guys want to see here. This guy, lads, just look at this guy's shooting or this guy's skills, right? Obviously, he's going to have a bit of a booster, okay? His booster is nice. His booster is pretty decent. He's going to get a speed, dribbling, and tight possession. I think the trick to this guy is depending on where you play him. The further up the pitch, the less speed you need to put in him, right? But for me, I think I found a sweet spot of around here. This is kind of where I'm going with him right now. And this is kind of my ultimate build that I'm going to be bringing the video on with at the moment, right? So I think the trick to this guy is to get his acceleration up as high as you can, while also not limiting it because you're going to be getting that boost of speed. You don't need to go much higher than that, depending on whether or not you can get this tight possession up to the ultimate, right? So ball control needs to be at 90 for this build, in my opinion. That's going to make the most focus on this build is going to be on his dribbling, his tight possession, his ball control, all in the 90s, acceleration and balance 90 and 96. Now here's where it gets interesting, right? For me personally, yesterday, I had his finishing boosted up to 75. Now, you can do that. If you want to do that, you can boost up his finishing quite easily to that. And then I think I popped in the rest into, like, lower body. We had 1 into that, and that gave us a bit of that, right? But I do feel, honestly, that if you are going to go that route with him, I do feel like you're better off trying to get that attack and awareness up as high as you can, or else leave the shooting altogether. Now, this is 2 things, right, that I will say. Do I have enough shooters in this squad currently to play with this? Do I get in enough positions to actually get in, shots, right? I personally feel like the shooting, to make him a little bit more comfortable on the ball, I would definitely prefer him to be able to shoot a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I need to go that much with him, but if I go with that and 6 into it, the other build that I could go with is either this and go to low pass and 84, which isn't going to make a massive difference, right? It's not going to make a massive difference between 80 and 84. I'm not going to hit 85. I'm not going to hit 90. The only other build that I could really do here, if I wanted to, is to pop 3 into dexterity. That would mean that my acceleration and balance is going to be pretty much maxed out, but it also means the attack and awareness is going to be higher. So that's kind of where I've gone with this, is to get that attack and awareness up to 80 to make his runs. And then also his acceleration is going to be 92, his balance is going to be 98, his tight possession is 93. Now we can pop 1 into finishing to get that, to have 70 finishing. And then what I had kind of decided to do, which I thought was the secret to this build, was to pop 4 into this. That's going to give us 70 aggression, 76 defensive engagement, and it means that, like yesterday, lads, when we were playing with this guy, go back and actually watch my stream yesterday. He was ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Just playing in multiple different positions. Now, of course, when you look at him here as a right winger, we're actually not going to be playing him on that side. We're going to be playing him as an attacking midfielder, so he's 94 overall and gets the +2 boost. Ferrer, I hadn't really trained up. To be honest with you, all you need from Ferrer here, if I was going to be training him, just to max him out there, you don't need to put too much into Ferrer. I don't really train up any of these players. Songkrasen is good for higher divisions if you're a good player. That's basically what it is. Like, if Songkrasen does it for you, he was keeping Cruyff out of the team yesterday. He was playing so well. He's so rapid on the ball, because what Konami do is they boost up certain players that go beyond stats. And trust me, go back and watch my stream yesterday and look at how Bin Bin was performing. Absolute beast. Now, for this card, right, defensively, I'm not too worried about Ferrer once I'm able to get his speed and his dexterity, because I'm not going to be worried too much about his dexterity, because 85 is more than enough, right? Torino, Dimitri, Eddie, welcome in, boys, welcome in. Providing crack for the masses. Well, hopefully, Vazzy, hopefully you guys are enjoying it, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, there will be a new Messi player pack. JC6, welcome in, bro. I know Old Over Mars. I know there will be more Messi cards coming. I mean, we got a player of the week last week, but in terms of the best player, Messi players, I don't think we'll get anything to what we already had. So for me, this build is quite decent. I still have passing. I'd like the tight possession up to be 70. That's more so because of my play style. You guys don't have to do that, so we can pop that in there. 80 ball control, 80 dribbling, 70 tight possession, 80 lofted pass. Aggression is what I really want here, because he's an attacking fullback. Aggression is actually going to be like very, very, very nice for this card. So if we can get the aggression to 80 to 85, we already have his stamina and his speed at 90. Well, stamina is 89, but it's around that. Defensively, he's very solid there. I mean, we can go 90 defensively if we want, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to pop in, and this is a bit of an unusual one, I'm probably going to pop in 4 into aerial strength. Now, the reason why I'm doing, or 3 into aerial strength, the reason why I'm doing that is I want his physical contact to be at least 70 if he's coming up against a player on the wing. That's like 68, 69 physical contact. So it will be kind of like players that really bounce off him, right? It's not going to be his main thing. And then on top of that as well, because we've only got 5 points left, I'm probably going to try and get the dexterity up a little bit more. Now, I'm not a massive fan on the dexterity, lads, right? Or sorry, yeah, what we're going to do is pop 1 more into that and 1 more into that. I'm not a massive fan on the acceleration for players, but there's nowhere else to really put this here for a card like that. Gala, welcome in, bro, welcome in. Try out Usman. I mean, listen, man, there is only a couple of hours, there's only so many hours in the day, bro. I mean, I was away all day. I can't do it. I have to do more videos, but there will be more videos coming all weekend. We also have a double destroyer here, so I'm going to put the Licht in here. Destroyer is going to cover for all his frailties there. Jimenez is going to cover there, or else the opposite way around. And then we've got Endo sitting, and we're going to be playing Songkrasen through the middle there. So that's our sub-tactic there, and that's kind of what we're going to be going with. Now, I want Songkrasen to be playing through the middle, but also being able to kind of help out Neymar. So that's kind of where we're going to go with it there. And the Kunku lads and me don't really get on too often lately. He's not as good as I thought he would be. Yeah, Ferrer is a very good card. We have a couple of other cards in here that we can bring on as well if we are in trouble or if we need a little dig out. There are some good players in there. We have this attacking midfielder under, who's quite good. We have Gavardiel, who's been a beast for me over the last couple of weeks. We've got a lot of nice cards, man. Free Pabard. We've got this guy Sally that's in as well. We have Musa, who's one of the best free players that they've released in a long time. We've got some nice cards, man. We have Arhan as well as the left back. We have, who else did we get? Oh, we still have all the free players to open. Musa is actually quite a beast, lads. I'm working on a video for him. He's very, very solid. There's a lot of nice free players. NEYMAR is there. He's quite decent. We also have the club pack here. Wan-Bissaka we could get in here. There's a lot of cards. But listen, we'll go with this, man. We'll go with this. Now, we also have free players, right? We also have the free cards that we're going to be looking at here. So just to open up these ones, yesterday we did get Endo on that one. We're also going to open up the Thailand one. Now, we do want Bin Bin, lads. We do want Bin Bin. But Bin Bin plays for China, as far as I know, doesn't he? You guys were telling me he plays for Vietnam yesterday, but you were trolling me. Luby Bin Bin plays for China. That's the guy we want. So we get Pansy instead. This guy is a bit soft on the pitch, but we'll try him out. He is a centre back. Not bad. We're not going to be playing too much of these players here. It's just kind of for a bit of variety and to open them all up. And obviously with the ultimate pack we did with this one here, we actually spun for this one and we got the goalkeeper. So that was a bit of a bust. I would like Son on my road to glory, but to be honest with you, he's not going to cut the mustard too much. Now, this is the one player that we want, lads. This is the one boy that we want. And he's the lowest rated player in the game, but he is an absolute demon. If you guys are sleeping on him, stay sleeping because he's a beast. Absolute beast, man. This is who we want. Long range curler. That's all you need on him. The rest of his stats don't even make a difference, man. So if we get Bin Bin here, it's going to be good. Yeah, his form is lacking. Yeah, that's true. Spangly, welcome in, bro. E1, I'm not too sure yet, man. I'm not too sure on co-op today. Is it Bin Bin? All right, lads. We might spin one or two more, lads. We might spin one or two more for Luby. Because Luby is kind of the whole squad at this stage. And if you see how good he was yesterday in the stream, we do have a couple of free coins that we've saved up. So we have 1,000 free coins that we've earned from the events and everything like that. So we could clear this pack until we get Bin Bin, but hopefully we get him within 5 packs because we definitely need Bin Bin for the bans with collar up front. And that's going to be our team. Let's goalie. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Don't even want to look at your face, you ugly mug. All right. We're in again. Bin Bin, don't leave me loose now. Bin Bin is playing hard to get, lads. He's the worst player in the pack, but we are going to spin. I think this is my last one, though. I don't think I'll spin anymore for him. Bin Bin. No, lads. Zucha. All right, we're going to have to leave that, lads. We're going to have to leave that, man. We can't spend any more coins. We can't spend any more coins. This is tough, man. We do want Mr. Bin Bin Luby, but if he doesn't want to come to this club, we'll have to play with him on our main profile on Monday. But hopefully he's going to accept the challenge. No, lads, it's Guy TY. Guyo. If I didn't want Bin Bin, man, we'd get him. And the fact that I do want him, we're going to have to go deep for him. Like, this is who we've got left. We've got the top guys that we didn't want, and all we want is Bin Bin, and we're not getting him. But Bin Bin is the whole channel right now. We do have the free coins, even though we're playing Road to Glory. So we do want Luby, lads. Oh, this looks good, man. We do want Luby for the Road to Glory to pair him with Collar and Robbie Keane off the bench. Is this Bin Bin? Yes! Luby. He's back. As we want. Lock him in. Lifetime contract. If you don't know about Luby, lads, I just think you need to educate yourself. Bin Bin is probably the best player from the free packs in the game. Absolute beast. He is so good on the left flank, man. He's got the feet of Michael Jackson. He's got the strength of Patrick Vieira. He's got the interceptions of Makalele. He's kind of like a Frankenstein player, really. It's like somebody created him in some sort of freaky lab. That's what he's like. Yeah, Bin Bin is the beast, man. If you guys missed it yesterday, you don't understand, man. You don't understand how good he was yesterday for us. So we'll open up the rest of these packs because they're all free. Oh, Spangly, come on, bro. You have to see the hype from yesterday with Bin Bin. He was scoring goals left, right, and centre. Assists, runs, keeping Cruyff out of the team. Absolute beasting up the wings, man. He was a beast. That's the hype. We're just opening up these ones, lads. There's a couple of players in here. I'm going to do a full, like, maybe 25, 30-minute video on all of these. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of the cards in this that are just not worth it. We also have our free spin here of the Italian club, right? So we've got 4 players left, but we do have Musa, we do have Giroud, we do have Sommer. So I'd be hoping to get Hernandez or else Bastoni. We missed out on a couple of these as well, which, listen, there was nothing that we could have done really. Yeah, Spangley, he was unbelievable, man. He was unbelievable yesterday. Lou, what's the crack, bro? Welcome in, man. Give your greetings to Lou, lads. Who's this, lads? Ooh, Pooley. That's not a bad pull, lads, for the freebie. That's not a bad pull. We'll get him in. We have another Pooley card that's quite decent as well. I'm gonna get all of these anyway because I just have to spin for them. I have them there. So we are going to get them all. So we can get Hernandez in left back if we want either. We can get loads. No, listen, Spangley. Being honest, man. Luby is just a bit of a club legend because we brought him in yesterday. The chat wanted to see him yesterday and he just absolutely dominated. He was so good. He dominated yesterday. We'll probably get Hernandez on the last spin. Oh, we get Hernandez there. And Bastoni and Hernandez are probably the picks of these with Musa. Musa's one of the best free players they've released in a long time. Well, Spangley, don't be talking blasphemous about King Luby. Yeah, the Japan pack has some really good players, man. But listen, we don't really need any players. The game gives you so many players. It's like, to be honest with you, lads, look at the amount of players that they give you for free. Even if you don't use them, you're going to get players that you can just release and get GP, trainers, whatever you want. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we won't probably play Cuadrado either. I think they'll do a collab with the new Asian Cup coming out. Yeah, so another goalie, lads. Yeah, the older cards were way better. The older cards were a lot better than what's being released now. But the reason for that is because I reckon with the next big update, they're gonna balance the cards a lot better. Now I don't know how they're gonna do that. Because as long as I think the only thing that's going to happen is maybe in eFootball 25, which is probably about 6 months away. I think that they'll probably, well, maybe 7-8 months away, they'll probably do some sort of reset, which they should have done with eFootball 2024, where you'll be able to like trade in your team and get like free spins back or else coins or GPs back and be able to go then starting from fresh. I think that's the only way they can really protect the market, to be honest with you. Yo, AMR, what's up, bro? This is Road to Glory, Lou. This is Road to Glory, bro. Yeah, this is our Road to Glory. So we're spinning for all of these cards. We're going to put a team together, and then we're going to go with all the free cards that we have here. So I'm going to have to take a look at some of these cards here, but we do have our free spin on this as well. Now, potentially we could get one of these legends, but like realistically, we're probably not going to. We already got Davy Klaassen when we did the video yesterday, so I don't have much hope for getting somebody like that here. But yeah, I do like the Road to Glory because you can just chill out a bit. So we'll probably do a little bit of gameplay, test out Songkrass and see if he can lead the line in attacking midfield. Check out Luby unless he used a one-hit wonder. And then also on top of that as well, we'll do maybe a bit of a squad review on your cards, and then might finish on a bit of co-op. Now I still have my nominating contract here as well, which we have to unlock. So probably for this, I'm tempted at getting either Griezmann or Tadibo. So yeah, let's see who we do get, man. Yeah, well, some people like the Road to Glory, some people don't. Some people like to see the big, heavy hitters. I like to mix it up, honestly. The game gets stale for me if your whole goal is to just dominate your opponent. There's no point because, not everyone can dedicate the time it takes to be able to be completely dominant. But in this one here that we're playing, this is basically just a bit of banter, a bit of chill, and it's not as sweaty because we're down the divisions. Like, we're in Division 5 at the moment. So, like, with this team that we have, I'm going to train Endo up as well, lads. This guy Endo, right? We don't have that many trainer points in this one, but he takes what? He takes a good lot of progression points as well. So he does. But this Endo card is really strong, especially for the role I'm going to be doing him with. Like, I don't need to worry more about his speed. Once it's at 70, I'll see how high I can go with the speed once it's past that. But once I get to the sweet point here of pretty much all my defensive stats into the 90s, I'm fine. The rest of my stats don't really matter. We can go 75 tight possession very, very easily. We can go 75 low pass very, very easily. And then aerial strength and dexterity, we don't really need. I'm also going to have the acceleration. I'll probably go a little bit higher with this. I would like to go 75 with this, which we can do. Defense is fine. And then I'll probably go with the physical contact a little bit more. I'm not going to go massive with the physical contact because the game kind of bypasses players anyway. But I will get to jumping up to 80. Passing then or else dribbling. We can max him out pretty much decently here. We can max out his speed a little bit more, which I think I'm going to do. Now, to be honest with you, as an anchorman, I'm not too concerned about his speed. I'm more concerned about like how he's physically going to play. But with these passes here that you have, or with this build that you have here, like the only like choice I have is to either to pop up his dribbling and be able to go to 80 tight possession, right? Or else pop up his passing to be able to go to 80 low pass. We also have his dexterity, which we can get to 75, which I think I'll do. And then I think on top of that, we don't need to go two more with the defense, even though we can max out his tackling and his aggression. I think that's more than enough at that. I think his aerial strength is more than enough at that. I think popping two more into that and one more into aerial strength and then one more to jumping. I think that's what we're going to do, man. So 91, 97, 91, 90 and speed 77. I would like to get that speed to 80, but what can you do? 75 acceleration is pretty decent. The other card that I was looking at was Rudy. He's already trained up and we've trained up Songkrasen as well. And this is the formation that we're going to rock and see. So we are in Division 5 in this. Let's get one game going and see what the crack is, man. Stephen, there's no giveaway today, bro. We will be back with the giveaways Monday. I need to sort out over the Discord over the weekend. The Discord, if any of you guys are on the Discord is going to be gutted the weekend. So just as a word of warning, if you're a regular on the Discord or if you're a new guy that wants to join the Discord, !Discord, and you will get you the link to that. But it's going to be completely gutted. There's going to be new roles set up. Certain roles will have certain permissions and other roles won't have other. Like there's just going to be a lot because it's getting very messy. So yeah. And then Sharif, Spectres, and Spangley, we still need to sort out your giveaways, man. So we are playing a 2-9-3-3 guy. This guy's going to have a better squad than me, but let's see how he performs. That's what it all comes down to, buddy. So let's see, man. Color greens. Yeah, Minamino is kind of an SS in real life, Eddie, I would say. Man, what kind of jerseys are these, man? Holy moly, man. Grimaldo. Yeah, the revamp is coming, Spangley. Don't worry, bro. Individual instructions, Mole. RG, what's up, bro? I'm going to use on this. Lou, Minamino is decent, Lou. Yeah, he is. He's looking really, really decent, man. E1, yeah, we just need to get it out, man. We just need to get it out of the way. Like a lot of the stuff that needs to be done, just completely like gutted. Because obviously the Discord is growing at such a level now. Lads, we have to. Oh man, I never brought in Bin. Lads, that's your fault, man. You never told me bring in Binny. Oh man, that's a pity now. I'm tempted to just quit this game, man. That's the formation we're going with, though. Because we want collar on the back of these crosses here. Now, for these individual instructions, I'm going to use anchoring on Endo. I'm going to use defensive on Endo. I'm going to use deep line on Endo. And I'm going to use counter target on NEYMAR. That's it, man. So that's the team we're going with, boys. Oh, man, he's down. I was trying to start Grimaldo, but he doesn't want the sauce. Okay, Cello is there as well. Let's see this guy's team, man. 4-2-4. Oh, Jesus. We mightn't switch from the left. I might start off with this, man, and not switch to the sub yet and see what this guy throws at me. Because we can always switch to the sub tactic on the attacks anyway. Look, that's what we'll switch to on the subbies. Alright, let's go. Collar's not gunning goals, man. Not yet. Spangly, yeah, there's big changes come to the Discord, man, and it's about time because the Discord has grown way bigger than I have the time to actually do and to moderate it. Yo, Brixia, welcome in, bro. Amit, welcome in as well, bro. What's up, man? If we go 1 up, if Collar scores, he's going in goal. Simple as that. If Collar scores 1 goal, then he's going in goal because it's not fair on the opponent. Now, this guy is lucky. This guy, Baldini, is very lucky that we do not have Bin and Collar up front because that would probably be breaking a couple of rules. But let's see, man. Let's see what this guy's going to throw at me now. Oh, not much. Not much early doors. Oh, Neymar. Oh, Neymar. If Neymar's passing is on point... Oh, Collar. If Neymar's on form today, lads, with the skills and the connection is smooth, this guy's in a world of trouble. Oh, Collar, you sexy little demon. Get up, Collar. Get back. Alex, what's up, bro? Oxy, what is up, my man? What is up? Lovely. All right, we're going to test out a few of the players. We're switching now, I think, when we're on the attack. Lads, this is Son Krasen. Watch how quick he's on the ball, man. He's one of the quickest players I've used. I think it's got to do with his size, his speed, his pace. Collar! Oof. Now, the question is, right, if that was a little bit more finesse on him there, that could have been a goal. But we'll see. We'll see what we do with that build, because it's going to cost us GP now to go off that build. I didn't accidentally put a point on Endo for goalkeeping. I put it on his jump. It was on purpose. Waiting for the run, and it didn't come. And I hate those 360 no-scopes. And this guy's going to be full of them. Lovely. Oh, I wasn't watching. I wasn't looking, lads. I actually wasn't looking. What is he doing? Connor! No way. Lads, Collar is on form, man. Oh, man. Again, if I score 1 goal against this guy, he's in big trouble. He's pressing me aggressively. Oh, that's a great ball. Delict. There we go. Speed doesn't matter. Acceleration doesn't matter. If you want to be caught, you'll be caught. Caicedo. Neymar. Lovely ball to Neymar. Oh, it's magic, lads. It's a double touch, and then the auto cancel out of the double touch. Oh, that's beautiful. No giveaway today, boys. No giveaway today. I don't have it set up on the thing, but we do have still got 1 giveaway left over. Look at this for a goal, man. Double touch. Beautiful. Ball roll into the shot straight away, man. And that's it. Yeah, giveaway will be back on Monday. Listen, man, when the game is smooth, you can do this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what level they are. Like yesterday, we beat a guy that was like what? Or the last stream we played, we beat a guy that was like top 50 in the world or something like that. Now, admittedly, I did have my beastly squad. But, I mean, it's the same patterns of play the whole time if you're able to stop them. And you have to understand as well that a lot of people, they don't really build their team to win games. They build their team... Oh, Neymar. Oh, I used the wrong trick. Endo, lads. Endo's very, very strong. Son Krasen again. There's that attacking awareness. There's the tight feet. This guy can't be touched. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Only his lack of... Oh, it's the cheek. It's the cheeks. It's a cheeky chip. But yeah, Son Krasen is just dancing, man. As I said, he's like a Frankenstein type player. Feet of Michael Jackson. He's got the strength of Collar. He's really good, man. And we haven't changed away from our like formation at the moment. Collar hasn't scored yet. If he scores, he's going in goal. But I do like this guy, Son Krasen, lads. His passing is really, really nice. This could be Collar's day. No, it's not. But you can see how effective double touch is, or ball roll is, whichever you prefer. Like, if it's smooth, you can just absolutely rinse people. It doesn't matter who they're defending with. If it's Cruyff or in midfield, or if it's Maldini at the back. It doesn't matter. And he's also one of my favourite players, Grimaldo, beast. I keep doing that little heel trick, man. Son Krasen, have you guys used much of Son Krasen, lads? I think, do you know what, right? He definitely seems to have a different kind of animation for his double touch. Look at that, man. It's the cheeky little feet, you know? And this guy's not set at the back. Collar back post! Oh! Yeah, Endo's a beast, Vazzy. Yeah, exactly, Sartek. Yeah, well, I've spoken about that before, and I've made the point in my last video, right? Physique, like height, weight, and the actual, like, how the player is built, right? So when Konami are modeling players, they obviously have a couple of templates that they use. And usually, like, the players, you can spot the players that are using the same template, if that makes sense. What a ball. But this guy is able to intercept. He's able to get back and defend. Look at this. He's able to be first to balls. Look, see? He just has no weakness at the moment, even though his height is quite small. Look, he'll get back and help me out defending now with his aggression. Ball comes in, doesn't matter. Casillas is there. Give it up to the giant. Oh no, not Neymar. We didn't want that to Neymar, lads. Ronaldo. Oh, through the gaps on Krasen. And the pass to Caicedo. To Collar. Poor pass in the end, really. That'll do. Bring it out there and give somebody a souvenir, because you're not going to be doing anything else with the ball out there. Lads, we'll bring on Bin Bin after this game. This guy's lucky that Bin Bin isn't playing. Honestly. But Vazzy, yeah, Endo is a beast, man. Endo is a beast, honestly, and it's very rare. It's very rare that I would pick up on a player straight away, like early doors, and say, yeah, this guy is a beast. But I mean, look at his stats, man. 77 speed is the only downgrade here, and even at that, I mean, there is no downgrade on this card, really, because look how deep we're playing Endo. Oh, Collar with the deadly runs. Endo. There's Marquinhos, lads. Free Marquinhos. Just drives him out. I keep forgetting that Neymar is here, lads. I need to play him in the opposite way. Marquinhos. Here's Endo again, lads. That's all you want, is the lack of pace. Making up for that? I don't know. Oh, Collar. Collar's mad to get on the spread on the score sheet, man. Oh, Collar's a foot block. Collar! It wouldn't be a Collar game without Collar scoring. Now we'll stick him in the net, lads. Shoop, I don't know what I'm going to have for takeaway, man. I don't know yet. Or we'll stick the King Collar in goals, lads. And we will bring on Robbie. Oh, Endo, listen. I showed you the problem with Endo there, Eddie, right? His passing is poor. I've played with Endo before. But the passing is kind of busted at the moment. And here's another really hidden gem card that a lot of people don't use, is Robbie Keane. Because once you kind of accept that the passing is busted, you don't need to worry about the passing stat too much. It's about other stats. Get up! This guy's lucky Bin Bin's not in, man. Well, Sanju, there's a whole conversation to be about like balancing and scripting and whatever you want to call it. This game, in my opinion, is very animation and gameplay driven. Oh man, we wanted that. We wanted that little, like, just see what annoys me there about the nuances of the passing. Lovely. Son Krasin again. Oh man, it's a terrible pass to him. To both. Jeez, the passing is way off for two of us. Lovely, Robbie. Look at the run, lads, from Caicedo of all people. It's a great run. Oh, here comes the lag, lads. What is that lag about, man? See, there's two different types of scripting that you can talk about. And everyone has a different opinion on it. And that opinion is usually swayed by whether you're winning games or you're not winning games. You will very rarely hear a player say, when they're winning games, oh, well, I'm only winning games because of the script. You know what I mean? Whereas when you're losing games, you'll say, oh, I'm only losing games because of the script. Now, obviously, there's more nuance to it than that. Because this game, like, I believe this game is very gameplay and animation balance driven. What I mean by that is that, like, there's certain things that don't make logical sense in the game, taken at the liberty of keeping the game balanced. And that makes sense. And I'll tell you the reason why, is because the game is not built for these epics. The game was not designed with 105 rated Cruyff as the only player in the game. What a ball, Robbie. Man, that's completely broken as well, man. That roll. That ball roll is ridiculous. Matoma training guy, King Extreme. I will, bro, I will. No, the passing, man, I don't care what they say, right? You can talk about pass assist 1, 2, 3 or manual, okay? You can get around it. You can get around it with pass assist and changing it. If you're used to playing with pass assist 2 and you change it to something that that you haven't really used before, obviously it's going to make a difference, right? It is going to make a difference. But I do feel that, like, the majority of the game, the core passing at the moment is deliberately the way it is. And I don't mean that it's deliberately, like, tying your hands behind your back, because good players can still, like, dominate and not really see it. But a lot of the time it's done because, the game encourages interceptions. The game encourages, random stuff. Oh, my collar, boy! Go on, collar. Go on, collar. Go on, collar, boy. Connor, will you run? Oh, Robbie. Oh, he's not playing. He's not playing now. We've made him rage. Well, listen, man. This guy, Son Krasin, I think is really, really good. I'm not just saying it to troll. I think his dribbling is really good. I think his dribbling is ridiculous. And he's super strong on the ball as well. Like, when he loses the ball. But look, it's all about, like, being able to control the possession and being able to, like, even when he clears the ball, he's nowhere to go. And once you get on top of somebody like this, you can make him look as good or as bad as you want him to look. But it's about breaking that. And it's about breaking the hold that this guy is going to have on me if he had scored a goal. Oh, listen, lads. Bin Bin goes beyond skills and stats. I would say that Bin is a visionary of the game and the new meta. Man, that is so broken, man. Yeah, Diaby is super quick.
Substitution on the field.
I'll show you the Keane build that I have.
Coming on the field is number 10, Benjamin Pavard.
That'll do it. I'll show you the Keane build I have, but Keane is more a super sub. That's kind of what I use him for. Bayern packs, I think, are coming Monday. Yeah, with whenever the event is starting. The Bayern event is starting. No, Bin is not better than Collar. No. No, come on now. Let's not be crazy. I know we like Bin lads, but I mean, I'm gonna show you now, right? I'm gonna show you the main man, lads. Where is he? Here he is, lads. Here he is. I do like Nkunku, lads. All right, we'll take off Timber because we haven't him trained up. Even though that beast Timber is unreal. Or yeah, we can leave him in. Now, lads, this Bin man, he was unreal for us the last day. 42 levels as well. Ridiculous. He takes what, 50,000, I think? 60,000? Well worth every penny though, boys. Yo, Hussam, what's up, bro? Yeah, there's a lot. I think, yeah, as far as we know, the English players are coming on Monday, but we'll see. I'll do a video on probably tomorrow. Now, what I did with Bin lads, Luby, is the biggest asset that Luby has, right? Even though he doesn't have any player skills, okay? He has long-range curler. He has incisive run. But the biggest asset he has is he has a plus 10 booster called Big Schlong Alongalus, okay? Now, what that gives him is plus 10 in-game to every stat. Only him and Collar have it, right? It's a booster that they got in Santa Ponza. But this player progression that we have here, I'm just literally maxing out his acceleration, right? We're not going to worry too much about anything else at the moment. We're going to max out his dribbling, right? Now, you can't max out his dribbling massively, but we are actually happy enough with the rest of these stats here. Once we get this, 88 tight possession, 88 acceleration, and then for the speed, right? We just want him to be able to rinse around the place, man. That's all. Now, we could go with this. We could go with that and have the dexterity at 87, but we're not going to be able to get both at the 90 mark. So there's nothing really that we can do about that. Now, listen. I will tell you something, man. You might laugh at this guy, but I'm telling you straight up, he is an absolute demon. I mean a demon. Really, really, really is a beast. That's what we've gone with right there. Or 1 into shooting, was it? I think that was it, man. That's it, man. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 dribbling, tight possession as well. Beastly. So we're going to swing him in there left wing. And then, of course, this is the sub-tactic that we're usually playing. So Bin is going to be also able to play here as a left winger. So when we are actually training him, we're going to have to play him in a different position. Which isn't a big issue, man. It's not a big issue with the sub-tactic. We can just move a few bits and pieces around. But Collar is also in. No, the updates never come on they only come Thursday and Monday. Oh, Bin's booster works all year round. Yeah, Parchi Sung is good. He's good. Yeah, Nkunku's good. But I think Nkunku's been nerfed into the ground. I honestly do. It just depends whether you're able to... Let's see this guy's team. Okay, so this guy's got probably 3 of the best free cards that he could have got. He also has Sommer, Maradona. I would say this guy's not playing the game too long because he's using all new cards. But he has got the old Ferrer off the shop, so he probably knows what he's doing. He just probably hasn't played in a long time. Now, we will start Bin on the left. We'll start... Who else? Oh, my back is itchy. We can start Fermin, lads. Bin and Collar up front, lads. E1, he's a beast, man. You're the expert passer at E1, so I like that. All them players are nice, man. Any of those players. Like, when you talk about endgame players, if you've got a team full of legends and your goal is to get top 250, top 500 in the world, I think getting to top 500 in the world now, genuinely, like on my other main profile, I've got like a 90 win % ratio, okay? Like, it's just about time playing. Are you able to play enough games consistently to get in your flow? Seen as, like, if it takes you a game or two to... Lads, look at Bin Bin. I swear to God, man, he is a demon. Slip it in. Slip it in, Luby. Oh, man, he's so good. See, I passed it away from Bin Bin, and the whole play goes down. He has it again, though, fair. Oh, Collar, get out in front, bro. Step. Now fair. As we want. Feels a bit laggy, man, this one. I don't like it. But yeah, it's all about, like, if you think about it, right? Your first game that you play, if you're playing Division 1, your first game that you play is kind of your warm-up. Like, if you're coming on cold, your first game is going to be a warm-up game. Maybe the second game as well. So you do have to concentrate on those first 2 games. But once you get into your flow state, I won't say it's easy to go on a win streak, you know? But you can go on, if you get 1-2 wins, it's kind of easy to get the 3rd, 4th, 5th win. I'm not saying easy, but it's easier because you're kind of, you know, you're warmed up. You're passing, your movement, the connection's solid. You've got 2 games to kind of bed yourself in. So if you're playing 5 games total, compared to 10 games total, like the first two games are going to be difficult. But as soon as you kind of get those 2 games over, that's a lovely play, lads. As soon as you get those 2 games over, you're going to be kind of on the home stretch. Come on, baby, put the foot down, my son. Oh, lads, I told you, man, he's so good. I told you, look, he's got the pace as well. In vain. Oh, beautiful. Oh, back post. Oh, Grimaldo. It's a terrible pass, lads. How did he get away with that, man? Go Maradona. Endo. Go on, Endo. Oh, look at that, man. See what I mean? That's invaluable from a DMF. Lovely. Go on, Grimaldo. This guy's not a bad player, man. I think he hasn't played a game in a while. That's the thing. Go on, Luby. Luby to Collar. Collar, it's coming into my son. Back post job. Oh, Collar was just standing up, scratching his big schlong. Oh, no, you can't get past like that. Fermin Lopez. Oh, beautiful dancing feet. Songkrasen. Fermin again. Collar around the slip and the finish. It's too easy. Oh, Collar, no, he's missed. Oh, that would have been beautiful from the king. Oh, lads, that would have been beautiful from the king. But we're beasting. Louis up front, lads, is beautiful. John, welcome in, bro. Lou and Collar are making some serious music up front, lads. Unbelievable. Yeah, it seems to be a way laggier today. Yesterday was a beautiful day of it. But today it seems to be way laggier. Like, look at that. Misplaced pass. It's probably the same for him, to be honest with you, except he's keeping his passes. There's Songkrasen again, lads. Now, he won the ball back there from nothing. There's this shit passing again. And from him. See? That's encouraged in the game, man. Those type of interceptions. Oh, beautiful Collar. Go on, Songkrasen. Fermin! Oh, lads, we can't score, man. We can't score. Yeah, it's sweaty, but what I'm saying is that if you go on and you're playing 10 games, your first 2 games, if you get over them, your next 5 to 6 games are where you really make hay. That's where you have to. Oh man, the passing along with this lag is killing me today, man. Look, but it's for it's both players, man. It's both players. Everything's delayed, it's laggy. I'm after hitting the crossbar twice. Everything is delayed and laggy. Oh, Bin Bin is the man. I'm telling you, lads, you doubt me, but Bin Bin is actually unbelievable. He is a demon. Look, Songkrasen. I think that's his build, in my opinion. That's his build. I think it's the defensive awareness or the defensive aggression. He's just buffed at the moment. No doubt in my head that he's playing way above his stats. Look at that, man. I'm using too much matchup, am I? Oh, there's the lag. We'll take it, boys. We're rinsing this guy like last night's dishes. And it's Collar again! Hold on, we measure Collar. Collar was measuring something last night. I don't know what, but it's 17 inches. I don't know what it was. He left the measuring tape in the office. But on today's performance, I have a fair idea what it was. This guy's in trouble now, man, because he's chasing the game. And he's chasing me. And it's laggy for him and for me. Man, look at this, man. This is just carnage. It's just interception city, man. Listen, Xhaka wouldn't lace Luby's boots. He wouldn't. As for Collars, no, he just wouldn't. Watch Luby, lads. Watch the pace and the power. And the dribbling. Oh my God, Luby. Luby, go easy on him. You'll kill him. Oh, Luby. Luby. Ah. That'll do. Collar Greens 2. Piemont 0. Exactly, Pestyles. And that's the thing, man. It's all about... Listen, it's all about persistence with what works. Like, we're using out wide with Tuchel here. And we're still getting lots of chances. Because, like, you know, the dribbling and stuff like that is the only way to kind of hold on to the ball. But if you're able to out-intercept your opponent, you're gone half the way of you know, getting the best out of it. Luby to Collar. Oh, what a pass. That's a dangerous pass, lads. It's kind of outside of the foot. Come on, Luby, fight. See what I mean, lads? You laugh at me. You call me crazy. Oh, still has it, man. Great ball. Great ball. No, you need to kill that touch. Well, a lot of people play possession game, Pestyles, but like what they do is they just kill the game. You know what I mean? They don't let their opponent. If you get into a game of cat and mouse with a really like top class Division 1 player, you can't really out possession them, in my opinion. You can't because all it takes is you can hold the ball for as long as you want, but eventually the game will mess you up. The game will get you. What a block. What, lads, defensively, man, I always seem to defend. Great goal. I always seem to manually defend better on the road to glory. Yo, Skinny, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Apart from that mistake we made there, we've been actually very comfortable in this game, surprisingly. Because this guy's not a bad player, man. I just think he doesn't know, you know, the meta, what's changed. He's got Declan Rice, man, Mark and Collar as well. Lovely header. Lovely Luby. No, but I mean, Ron, like, eventually what they're going to do, man, is they're going to continue to feed they're going to feed what's working for them. That's what they're going to do. Oh. They're going to feed what's working for them. They're going to feed the user base that are enjoying this game. And the thing is, no matter your skill level, you can intercept the ball. It doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you pick up the game and you play this game literally for, I don't know, 6 months solid, right? And you know every single thing about the game. Somebody that downloads the game tomorrow, there is no There is nothing you need to learn to intercept the ball. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to learn anything to intercept the ball. It's automatic. You don't need to learn anything for your AI to run and cover your gaps. You just don't. And it's like, in this game here, I've made one mistake, but like, I've completely destroyed this guy otherwise. But this guy can't defend. He's not defending. He's fouling me every time because he's not able to defend without pressing. It's not a slight on him. I'd say he hasn't played the game in a while. But still saying that, he could actually beat me. You know what I mean? This is the thing. Because it's so easy to defend in this game. It's so easy to, like, you know, to hold on to possession when you want to. If you try something different in this game, you will eventually struggle because of it. Because the game wants most games to be 3-2. They don't want games to be 1-0 because that's not exciting. And most players don't want games to be 1-0. It's very rare that you get into like a very, you know, oh no way! I switched to him. No giveaway today, boys. No giveaway today. But as I just said, as I predicted, this guy's not a bad player, man. But because the game holds the hand so much defensively, we're struggling. Oh, lucky Songkrasen. I do like this guy though. Lovely. The minute we switched to the sub tactic, we just got a chance straight off the rip. Lads, Bin, oh my god, he's ran himself ragged, lads. He absolutely has ran himself ragged. Bin and Collar both coming off. No, because it's just the thing is, man, is that there is like, if you, right, I'll give you an example, right? I'm not going to make this too complicated. There are certain things in a video game that no matter how much skill is required, that they have to kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? That they have to kind of automate, such as finishing, passing, shooting. Oh my days. And the passing in the runs. Ball roll. Beautiful. Robbie, first time. No, he switches onto his left foot for some reason. That's interesting. Oh, Rudy. Save. What? I'll give you an example after this game, man. I'll give you an example after this game. Great ball. Oh my god. That's the joke, man. That's the joke. No. It's not about the computer defending for you or anything like that. It's just that, like, I'll give you an example, right? This guy can't defend, man. Look, he literally can't get the ball off me. But who gets the ball off me? It's the AI. So I actually don't have a big problem with that, to be honest with you, because, like, I do feel like a lot of people complain about that, and me included. I do complain about that as well. But you have to automate a lot of certain stuff. Surav, welcome in, bro. You have to automate a lot of stuff in the game, because otherwise, nobody that plays the game, right? I'll give you an example, okay? If you pick up the game and you've never played eFootball before, right? If you've never played eFootball before, it's your first time playing the game, you have to have a basic understanding of what works in the game. That's fine. I don't have a problem with somebody having a basic understanding in the game. That guy was, highest division was 3, man. You can create a skill gap from playing against anybody by super cancel, manual dribbling, fake shots, ball roll, double touch, knowing when to dribble, when to pass, when to move. But all of that goes out the window when literally the game is balanced to the point that somebody can literally spend the entire game pressing like a lunatic defensively and still get chances created for him. Now, I'm not saying that that guy didn't deserve to draw against me. That's not what I'm saying. He did. He deserved his point against me. And GG's to him. There's no problem. He deserved his 3 goals. But the thing is that, like, if somebody is able to create a skill gap and know everything and anything about the game, you could literally ask me to do anything on the pitch and I'd know and I'd have an understanding of it. Or anybody that's a regular. It's not just me that has a knowledge of the game. Some of you guys will know more than me. But what I'm saying is that, like, most of that stuff is irrelevant, as was proven by that game. It doesn't matter how many skills I know. It doesn't matter how many. If that guy plays the way he plays, more games, like very straight passing when the pass isn't on, rushing, defending, letting the AI defend for him. No one's complaining about that in terms of the balance of the game. I'm just saying that, like, it does like reduce the game to what the game currently is at the moment. Like, if you want to sit down and concentrate and you want to dominate your opponent's sweat mode, you can do that. That's no problem. I could have beat that guy 8-0 if I wanted to, 10-0 even if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because he drew at me doesn't mean that he's not a good player or anything like that, or I'm being cocky saying I could have beaten him. That's beyond the point. This guy's got another good free squad. Very good squad. Yancy, at the moment, I can't say anything on crossplay, man. It's not about the skills coming to you with experience. It's just, what I'm saying to you is that, like, I'll show you, right? If I get the ball out here and I pass it out wide and then I work it back in, I'm going to tell you now that this ball is eventually going to end up at Neymar's feet. This guy is rushing me already, right? He's rushing me already. Now we'll see what he does. Everything is quick. Everything is done at a rapid pace. There's no time on the ball spent. When he's defending me, his sole concern, I already know by this guy that he's going to press me. Watch. See? I touch and go. I've got my man running. I give a beautiful ball in. I'm offside. Or else, when I get the ball in that position, by the time the ball is under my control, he's back on top. So there is no, like, unless you're going sweat mode and you're really concentrating on the game, not really concentrating on the game, I don't say that, but what I mean is that, like, unless you tactically destroy somebody when you see a weakness in them, which you can do, like, it's very, very, like, easy to just let the game, like, handhold you. Because the game defensively is very, very handholdy at the moment. But I still enjoy it because, like, when it actually flows, I don't think that there's a better, like, football game out at the moment. That's just my personal opinion. But you see what I mean? Like, there's no benefit to him not doing what he's doing. There's no risk to what he's doing. Teammate press doesn't work. He goes back. I still have to get the ball in. And then it's just a case of whether my passes work or not. Oh, Luby. Oh, Luby! Oof. Little nuts from Luby. Like, you can play a nice skill. You can do tricks like that. But in the same breath, this guy can pump the ball forward, pass it back to his little cutback, and it's 1-0, and I'm down. You know, it doesn't matter how much better of a player I am than him, or how much I know about the game. Do you get me? You just have to... You have to limit, like, what the game is at the moment, because that is what is rewarded. This guy's not even going to defend me, man. All he's doing is pressing out. But eventually he'll win the ball back. Yeah, when it's not lagging, exactly, Eddie, exactly. That's my biggest concern with the game, and it is a bit laggy today. But look, yesterday was kind of a nice day of it, so we kind of got lucky enough. Good tackle, very good tackle. Luby, little 1-2, Luby. Luby! Outside of the foot. No, Pestles, it's irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. You can, if you concentrate, yeah, of course. You can actually, you can take away the interceptions out of the game if you cut angles, if you create angles. But I mean, the gameplay is literally streamlined and focused on interceptions. It doesn't matter what pass assist you have. It doesn't matter. It's not got to do, like, I'm talking about, can you actually get by it? Can you override it? Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. You can override a weak mechanic in the game. Of course you can. But what I'm saying to you is that the core gameplay is interception based. It's interception heavy. Look how muddled the game becomes when it goes interception heavy. That's the thing. It's not about like, oh, I have 90 pass completion. Yeah, you can have 90 pass completion if you really want that to be your main focus. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of the actual core gameplay, the core gameplay is very interception based. Very. Like, as I said, same in the last game. This guy can't defend. He's just rushing into everything. So all I have to do is get the ball into those positions and then be able to just slot it home. Now, there's only one man hitting this, lads. And I tell you, he hasn't hit in a while. But he likes to just put it straight in. He likes to pick his spot and put it straight in. Bottom low. Luby, 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 Luby. Bin, 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 bin. Luby, 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 Luby. He's back. Go on, Luby boy. Get out to the fans, Luby. Get out to the fans with your double goal today. Like, you can override it if you're a good player. If you're a good Division 1 player, Division 2 player, you play this game regularly and you understand the mechanics, you understand the meta, and you understand what works in the game. You can override the interceptions and you can make it very frustrating for your opponent not to be able to intercept you. You can do that by tactics, you can do it by your manual formations, you can do it by interceptions yourself. But in terms of the actual core gameplay, like, it is very interception heavy. There's no other way to say it, because passes are under hit for no reason. You know, people will always make an argument to say something is like the reason for this or that, you know. And as I said, when you win games, you always want to say, yeah, but like, I'm a beast, you know. The reason why I'm winning all these games is because I'm an absolute beast and I understand the game perfectly. And that can be true for a lot of people that are very, very skilled at the game and that have a brilliant squad and play very meta, or they play a certain formation all the time. And it can be, you know, included for just people that are just naturally good at the game. But in terms of the actual core gameplay for the average player, most games are going to be decided by interceptions. Like this guy. Like, he's still not learned his lesson. He's still letting me dribble past him all the time. Oh, man. Hex, I'll probably bring it out tomorrow, man. I'll probably bring it out tomorrow, the rest of the reviews. Yeah, oh no, Pestas, I know what you're saying, man. I know, again, you're a good player. See, that's the thing. A lot of that stuff can go out the window, because this is like trying to say that, like, you know, like, if you were to sit down with, like, you know, somebody that's won a pro event or whatever, them guys play the game in a different way. Do you know what I mean? They play the game in a different way. And it's all about controlling the counterattacks. That's mostly what it is. Narrow play, controlling the counterattacks, and going from there. But in terms of the actual core gameplay, I think we had it at its best 2 patches ago in terms of the dribbling. But the problem with that was the dribbling was too good. Dribbling was too good. As I said in the last video, man, right? Or in the last episode, we played a guy very similar to this team. And the only difference I've done in this one is I've literally just put him to the sword and just not let him have anything. It's the same team. It's the same. This might as well be the same match as the last one. And it's not a slight on the opponent. It's not a slag of the opponent. It's nothing got to do with that at all. It's just the fact that, like, this guy, the chances that this guy is going to create are going to be, they're going to be harder to come by for him. Well, what I would like to see done in the next big update, personally speaking, is if they're able to somehow figure out like more of a force field around the players, that they're able to kind of do that where people are able to have more space on the ball. Oh, through the gap, beautiful. Oh, oof. Was it off? I think it was off with Bellingham. Yancey, I mean, they'll announce crossplay when they announce it, bro. Crossplay has been rumored for a while. To be honest with you, like, crossplay I don't think should be... Listen, it depends what way you look at it, man. In fairness, the gameplay isn't actually too bad at the moment. Like, in terms of, like, all the good... If you were to weigh up all the good stuff and all the bad stuff, the gameplay, in my opinion, at the moment, apart from the interception-heavy stuff and the passing being completely bust at the moment, I think the game is very fun to play. It's very fun to knock the ball around, to dribble. You know, you can actually play with non-meta players now very effectively, in my opinion. Where's Luby, lads? Back post, maybe? Oh, Luby's for the hat-trick. So I do think, especially like with this road to glory, when there's no pressure, like, there is fun to be had with the game, for sure, definitely. The passing is a big issue of mine because of the way I play. Like, I still make a lot of mistakes with my play style. I'm playing out wide here as well. And we're trying to mix possession with kind of like, you know, kind of counter-attacking football. That doesn't really work at the moment in this game. The only way you can kind of play possession in this game at the moment is through the center. Realistically, anyway. Man. Oh my god, it's such a bad pass. Touches, man. Ambrosini is pretty decent, yeah. Egyptinho, they're not going to talk about gameplay updates or anything like that until the next big patch. I think they're more focused with getting the game kind of like into a place where they've... I honestly think that they've done a really good job with the content. I think they've done a really good job with the content. Yeah, well, to be honest, I mean, listen, the thing is, GT, right? Like, everyone has different skill levels, but, like, at the end of the day, right, I'll just say one thing, and it's, again, Pet Styles, if me and you were to play a match, right, I'm just telling you straight up, right, regardless of the result, bro, right, if me and you were to play a match with this current gameplay, right, or you play with somebody that actually knows what they're doing and is able to stop it. And I'm saying that if I genuinely wanted to, put up a full match where, we're not playing casually. Now, we're not playing try-hard mode either, but we're not playing casual, right? What I'm saying to you is that the game would be decided more often than not by who could dominate their play style, right? Who could dominate their play away the best way. Like, who could actually dominate what way the game was going to be played. If it was going to be ping pong, if it was going to be like interception fest, if it was going to be whatever. And the thing is that, like, oh, what a touch. The thing is that if you're playing possession play style, right? Like, unless you're like top 50 in the world playing that possession play style, for the average player, it's going to come down to whether they can stop a counterattack or not. And that would be what most of the top... When you've got a matched team, right? When you've got a team that's matched, or you've got a player that's matched, or you've got a formation that's matched, or anything like that. If you've got Ten Hag versus Ten Hag, it comes down to, you know, what a ball, Neymar! It comes down to, like, what's actually going on in the breakdown of the play, the counterattacks, the stuff like that. And that's what the game will be decided on, more often than not. So no matter what game you play, a big heavy-handed of that would be based on the AI. That's the thing. The big thing will be on the AI. But like, it's not about like, it's not about you could play me and I could play you, right? That's fine. Or I could play anybody in this chat, right? And some of you guys would beat me, some of you guys wouldn't beat me, right? Some of it would be draws. But at the end of the day, most of the games would be decided, right? If you sit down and you play 10 games, no matter your play style, no matter how good you are, no matter what you do on the pitch, it's irrelevant over the course of maybe 10 games. And I'll tell you why. The reason why, right? The reason why is because eventually you will come up against somebody that will just play so direct when they get the ball. It doesn't matter if you've got 90% possession. And in order for you to have 90% possession, if I was playing somebody in the morning and I go a goal up, and they go, you can go full blue, 5-4-1, with 3 DMFs, an attacking midfielder and a striker up front that's able to do everything, and then have 5 centre backs across your back line and literally just hoof the ball. You can do that, man. But for a lot of people, that's not playing the game. You know what I mean? A lot of people will play this and they'll talk about the game. They'll play the game very casually. So they'll pick their starting 11, they'll pick their favourite players, and then if that doesn't work for them, they'll end up losing the game because they won't tweak it. You know, so it just depends, man. It just depends that, like, what type of player that you're coming up against. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. No giveaways today, Joshua. Monday we'll be back. Because usually, like, if you're beating somebody, you'll beat them by 2 or 3 goals. The games that you come up against where it's tight, they're the games that you kind of need to dig in and struggle against. They're the games that actually end up being, what's the word, right? If you come up against a guy that's below your skill level, right? If he's below your skill level, as in, if you're playing 40 games a week, right? Or 4 games a week, okay? If you're playing every evening after you come home from work, right? Or you're playing once a weekend on a Saturday night for 2 hours when the kids are asleep, right? Eventually you're going to come up against more of them than you are going to come up against more of the likes of me or Pez Styles or anybody that's a high skill player like Chiba inside there saying his possession rate 100%, right? You're going to eventually come up against somebody that is going to give you an actual match, right? Even if it's only 2 in 10 games or 1 in 10 games, okay? That's why I say people that go on these big win ratios and all that, they have 40 win streaks out of 55 games or 50 win streak out of 55 games. It's a lot of the time they're playing guys that are under their skill level that don't put the same game time in as you do, which is fine. That's what gaming's all about. But in real life, if I was to go to the gym once a week, right? And somebody was to go to the gym 3 times a week, and after 6 months, the 2 of us are asked to go in and lift as heavy as we can lift, who do you think is going to be able to lift more? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just because there's not a barometer to test how much hours you're pumping into the game across any profile, it's irrelevant. Because I could play somebody having not played the game in a month and beat them. I could play somebody that's playing 100 hours a month and I could beat them. I could play somebody that's playing 40 hours a week and I could be playing 15 hours a week casual and I could beat them. But I could also lose to somebody that literally plays the game once every 4 months and beat them. So it doesn't really matter. Like, that's what I'm saying the whole time. We'll get Robbie in for you. We'll get Robbie in for you, Lou. Yo, Gilroy, what's up, bro? What's up, man? And that's the thing, like, Pez Styles is a really good player. I've played Pez Styles before. He knows the game inside and out. He's obviously a high skill player. There's a lot of high skill players in the chat, I'm sure, that are beastly players. A lot of you guys are beastly players. But there is different factors to it that come into it that I don't even know, man. There's just different factors that come into it that, like, you don't really... You're not able to replicate your true play style and test your true play style until you come up against guys that are of a similar level than you. That's my big thing. And I'll give you an example, right? I've been lucky enough, and I've said this before on the stream, I've been lucky enough to, like, commentate, to analyze, to see some of the biggest and best ever PES and eFootball players in the world, right? At multiple events. From a spectator point of view, from playing in events, from... Oh, Luby, you always quieten the crowd! To seeing everybody up close, right? And personal. And the fact is, a lot of people can look good, and a lot of people can be really, really good when they're playing against other people that are not in their skill level. But when they come up against people that are in their own skill level, that's when the real test becomes. So, for example, if I'm matchmaking here... Oh, that's a great ball to Robbie Keane! It's one. He doesn't miss from there, lads. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss from there, Robbie. That's for you, Lou. That's for you, bro. That's for you. PES Styles, you still blaming my connection for that day, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying though, PES Styles. Like, if I was to play on stream, right, if I was to set up 5 friendlies against 5 Division 1 players, it's completely different than matchmaking, playing a Road to Glory. Because, being honest, lads, right, yes, we can have a bit of fun with Road to Glory and stuff, but realistically speaking, the guys that I'm coming up against in Division 5, it doesn't really matter what team they have, man. You know? Like, it doesn't really matter. Once I have a player that's able to dribble, once I have a player that's able to pass, and once I have the defending on lock and key, oh, that was nice. I'm going to be able to give anybody a good game. It doesn't matter what like team they have. As this guy Songkrasen can't even play a right wing, man, and he's just absolutely decent for me. No, and connection is key, man. Connection is the biggest thing in this game, in my opinion, now. Luby. Oh, Luby, you are filthy. Oh, Luby with the backwards no-scope, 360 no-scope off the top of Rust. He's pulling the strings with Salah up the wing, lads. Mau Casillas. Thank you, my bro. Now Songkrasen. Watch the dancing feet, lads. Michael Jackson on the wing. Go on. Who's going to commit? Who's going to get embarrassed? There we go. There's one. There's 2. There's 2 victims straight in. The pile. Oh, why did he step forward there? That doesn't even make sense, man. No, don't do it. It's not worth it. He's liking Salah. I'd say he's a Liverpool fan. Robbie! Oh, no, man. That's surely a foot block. Luby. Make the run, Luby. It's coming to you, my son. Turn, Luby. Luby! Oh, my God, lads. He wouldn't score in a horse. Oh, my days, man. That's shocking, man. That's shocking. No, I don't think these are bots, man. Are they bots? I don't think this is anyway. The bots come up with weird names, I think. I'm nearly sure it tells you if it's an AI match now as well. Oh, man. I'm kind of messing around. Luby! Oh, man, he wouldn't score in Orhouse, honestly. He just wouldn't, man. He wouldn't. He wouldn't, man. Yeah, Lou, I love Robbie Keane. He's brilliant. Do you know the thing I like about Robbie Keane, Lou, right? I'll show you if I can. The thing I most like about him with Robbie Keane... Oh, that's a nothing ball. Now, Songkrasen, this is where you shine, my bro. Oh, man, why did I do that? I should have just hung it in. The thing I love about Robbie Keane, Lou, is he literally... What is this guy at? He literally just spins so effectively, which I love. A lot of players don't do that. A lot of players that have better stats than him that don't... Man, that pass was up the wing. Would you believe that that pass was up the wing to Luby, lads? Jesus Christ. Go on, Luby, put the... It worked out. It worked out. Oof, I crunched him as well. 2 for the 1 special. Tesco deal. Oh, I took out my own man.
There will be 1 minute.
Minas is quite good, lads. And the pass. Oh, lovely Bellingham. Sonkrasen lets it run on. Flicks back. There's the dribble. Ferrer, Luby at the back post. Bellingham. Oh, man, how did he get that? How did he get that, man? How did he get that? We did get in touch, I think, with SRT as well, Lou. Yeah, I didn't check my Discord today, man, because I was away all morning.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
I honestly didn't. Yeah, I would have loved Booster Keane, but we didn't get him. Exactly, Gilroy. Exactly, bro. Keeper, thank you, bro. Thanks for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Bin Bin is a beast, man. We call him Luby. He's a good player, but he's got no skills. But as I said, he gets the +10 booster, the hidden booster. Dublin was good, man. Yeah, Dublin was good. We were just chilling. Dublin was busy, as usual. Dublin is like a different country to the rest of Ireland at this stage. Oh my god, man, I pressed X, would you believe that? Super cancel isn't working, boys. We're in trouble. One of my main, biggest assets. Rinse him, Sonkrasen, boy. Oh, take it in your stride, good lad. Luby. Watch Luby, lads. He's going to hit this box. Watch. He's going to shoot a gun, man. He's going to shoot a gun. King, thanks for subscribing, bro. We'll do at the end of the stream, as usual, as we'll show you all the stats and any of the player builds that you want. Oh, man, I wasn't even watching. Oof. To be honest, lads, my actual my connection lately has been really solid. Now, I've kind of stopped talking about it because, you know, obviously when I was streaming before, there's only so much you can give out before people start getting tired of you giving out about the same thing. So I did stop, you know, having the connection as an issue for me. But it has improved quite a bit, thankfully. And I usually get matched up against the UK guys, and it's pretty decent. Or French, or Spanish. That's who I usually get matched up against. And this is what I love about Robbie. Do you see that little touch and go, and then he spins away? A lot of players don't do that. You might be surprised, but a lot of them don't actually do that. And then he's in for a header on goal. Lou, kind of, but not really. The reason why I work the hours I work is because Monday and Thursday when we stream, I work kind of project based, so it's not really like a set hours type thing. It's more project based, so it doesn't really matter when I do it. So I've just kind of figured it out Basically just so I can stream. That's kind of it. Oh, Rudy. Rudy. He's a beast, man. Luby. Yo, Yancey, you don't need to tag me every single time, bro. I've already said what I've already talked about crossplay, man. They're not going to announce crossplay until they're ready. They're good and ready. What a pass. And the touch. Jesus, that touch would get him signed for United now if he could do that in real life. Ran out of road. Now Sangi. Oh, what a touch from Oyarzabal. Where's he going to go though? Nowhere. Into trouble. Yep. Luby. Grimaldo's a beast passer, lads. Look at the spin on that. What a touch from Luby. Robbie. Great ball. Robbie will take the free. Google servers are all around London. Yeah, I don't even know what one I go up onto, man. I don't even know what connection I connect anymore. Yeah, Eze and an SS in this. You can switch your region. Well, it'd be better off just make a different profile. If you're using an Anchorman, I would say an Anchorman, just think of it as an Anchorman as an extra CB that stays in the middle. All we want from Endo here, when we're playing, all right, we're not playing this. We're playing this, but all we want from Endo is to be slotting into here. That's basically where we want Endo. See where he is there? That's all that he's going to be. Watch when I don't have the ball. Watch. Endo's a beast, Javas. We can turn on this and we can turn it off again. It doesn't make a difference, right? But the sub tactic, I could hit this in, lads. You mightn't think it, but I will. Oh, I went too low. Well, I just play on PS5, man, because that's always what I've played on.
Substitution in progress.
And this guy's feet is ridiculous for a free player. Look at him, man. No, man. He's too good. Honestly, he's too good. He's just too good for a free player, man. Now watch where Endo is. Watch where Endo goes when I just leave the AI having. Watch. Good hit. Gilroy, I have a new series coming out on My League very soon. Yeah. Yeah, I love Neymar, Stefan. I love him. Yeah, Eze. This is one of the best cards that I've ever played with. This Eze is unbelievable skinny. I'd say it is, Lou, to be honest with you, man. It is. PS5 is probably the biggest, largest pool of players. Most people I know play on PS5.
De Bruyne, number 23, Jules Koundé. Coming on the field, number 25, Thomas Müller. Number 19, Danilo.
Yo, Cartoon Mind. Stop spamming, bro. Oh, I just timed you out, man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, I understand it, Yancey, honestly, because I know a lot of people complain about the PC player pool. All right, lads, give me 2 minutes. I'll just be back in a sec. I just want to get a drink. Man, we've been streaming for what? 2 hours? Holy moly, man. I didn't think that we were. All right, I'll be back in a sec, lads. This is the squad that we're using. If you want me to see any different players, let me know. The only change we're doing is bringing, if Lou is playing, we're bringing him as an SS here. We're putting him out left wing. That's all. That's all we're doing. I'll be back in a sec. And ring that if you want to. Just text me if whatever. But whatever you do. Ah, I'm back, lads. Just deciding what to get. Just deciding what to get for dinner, man. I don't know what to get, man. Either a Chinese takeaway or yeah, we'll see. All right, we'll do one more, lads. We'll do one more. Testing out Luby. Yeah, Sankerson is unbelievable, man. Songkrasen is a beast. He's one of my favorite players that I've used. I was deciding what to have for dinner, man. I'm torn what to have for dinner, man. I never roared her, man. I'm too tired today. I just want to decide what to have for dinner, man. Alright, we'll start Caicedo. Let's see this guy's team, man. Let's see what he's rocking. Alright, this guy's got a pretty decent team now. So he's playing out wide. Neymar, Seedorf. He's got a good team. Rudiger, Rijkaard, Carlos. It's going to be a tough game now. This is going to be as tough as we're going to face. So if I'm doing that, I'll make a slight variation to him. Endo. No, not counter-target on Endo. Sorry, boys. Neymar. I want to switch to a 4 with this guy. Alright, so Jimenez. Let's go, baby. This guy's got a good team, man. This guy should beat me. I need to eat some Chinese in honor of Bin Bin. If Bin Bin scores, we'll get Chinese. How about that? Spagball, nice, nice, nice. No, man, I switch up what I get in the Chinese sometimes. This is going to be a test, lads. I'm not going to lie. We're going to straight away switch to our sub tactic and see how he handles it. Well on, Songkrasen. Oh, that could have been a penalty. It actually could have been a penalty there, lads. Now, does this guy just have a really good team and is all bluster? Pass, man. Who was that? Rudy. Oh my God, man. What a touch from Corona, lads. He's back. Man, what is that? Alright, the stakes are up a little bit on this one now, lads. Luby. Luby. I can't pass to Luby, man. I can't. I can't pass, lads. The tiredness now is getting to me as well. Great ball. Lovely ball. Man, I just can't. I can't hack the passing, man. Oh, lovely. Good save, Casillas. Oh, Songkrasen is a beast, lads. He's one of my favourite players to use. And his positions that he picks up are ridiculous as well. Look at him. Bin. Lou! Oh! Luby! Bin's chilling up front, lads. He's chilling. It doesn't matter. He's SS. It doesn't matter. He's only 60 overall. It doesn't make a difference, man. I'll get one chance with Bin. It's in the back of the net. One other chance. Sorry. No free ref. Get cheeky, get banged. Yeah, we'll end on a squad review, lads, and we'll end on a little bit of bits and pieces like that. Man, I'm trying to pass that ball out to Ferrer there, and it just will not let me. It just overrides me. It's like the Terminator. Ball. Man, who is this bite? Get off, Rudy. Oh, Musa. Suppose he has to hit that. Oh, Bin, sit down. There's kids watching the stream. Behave yourself. Oh, the pass was absolutely terrible, lads. The touch was like Baywatch. The pass was like Crime Watch. Holy moly. This guy is super aggressive, man. But we like those type of players, man. Because we can just rinse him. Oh, ran straight into him. His ball, though. His ball. Thank you. Give me that ball, please. You're talking about just pure star power, God squad, just absolutely running me into the ground, man. I literally just can't touch on the ball because he's just eating me. Good header. Good, strong, powerful header. Great neck muscles. Oh my God, how risky was that? Didn't pay off though. And the passing has a lot to answer for, genuinely. It's shocking. Oh man, he just eats me. He eats me there. Thank you. Neymar. Ah, should have went the other side, Corona. Man, Corona's energy is dead. Look at his stamina, man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely. This guy's playing super weird, man. These type of players scare me, man. Stefan, no, I haven't done this week's one.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
When you hold R1 as well, you can do some tight dribbling. That was a good half, lads. I mean, we're dominating a little bit, but this guy's team is stacked. In fairness, his team is ridiculous. This is what we're playing at the moment. We'll probably move Bin out a little bit more out wide. I think we'll stretch him out a little. Oh, no wonder Chrono's playing out of position, sure. And this is this guy's team. It's a very strong team, man. He's after changing a few bits and pieces there. But he's a good team. He took off Neymar because he's not doing it for him up front.
Substitution on the field.
Ayub, there is, man. There is. There is a trick. It's not so much a trick, but you kind of stack the deck how you want it.
Coming on the field.
You just pick individual positions. So you make sure that your teammate doesn't have the position that you want. What a run. He knows he's in trouble. Man, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Where are you going? Is that Bellingham? He's got an unreal team, man. I need to start working the play a little bit better. That's my problem. Now, just see the space I'm after creating with Bin Bin. That's what we want. That's what we want. Now, see how he compares to it. Oh, that's some goal, lads, in fairness. That's what we talk about, man. That's some goal. Yo, Malmo, stop spamming, bro. Relax. Relax, man. GG's on getting Maldini. Stop spamming, though. You get timed out, man. He's off. Is he? Serious ball, lads. Yeah, we butchered him. Save. Manual as well. Thanks, Spangley. Spank that booty, Spangley. Spank him. Thank you, Cloud. I appreciate that, bro. She's good, man. She's good. She's not the wife yet, though. Not yet. She's not Mrs. Collar just yet. Stefan, I probably won't be, bro, because I'm running out of time. I didn't actually think I was streaming this long, man. I thought I was only playing for about an hour. We're streaming heavy. What a save, man.
The attendance for this match.
Game isn't over yet, lads. This guy's gone even more attacking. He's using sub-tactic, maybe? Look at Song Krasen, lads. Powerful run. The thing that tells me that this guy is in a spot of bother is he's not manual passing. He's not manual super cancelling. Rudiger's good, yeah, he is good. Nadav, welcome in, bro. Look at the space I have with Bin Bin, lads. Beautiful Bin Bin. You somehow made it. No free, ref, no? Alright, you want it rough? We'll give it you rough, ref. We'll sweat it. I knew he would. I knew he'd sweat it across, man. It is what it is. Oh, what a ball. Bin. Lads, he's so bad. He's so bad, man. He's so bad. Yeah, you're right, Cloud. You are right, man. At this stage, yes. Bin. He's on his travels again. Man, like, how many frees is this guy after giving me? And I'm not getting any of them. That would have been lovely, man. Dublin is a different kind of city, man, than the rest of Ireland, to be fair. Bin Bin's after running himself ragged, lads. He's dried up. Luby's after drying himself up, lads. Who will we bring on? Sané. Bellingham. Eze. Marquinhos. Which Julio Caesar? Oh, the new one.
Number 26.
Yeah, we can. I think I'll do a video on that instead, though.
Number 20. Musa Diaby. Coming on the field.
Oh, man, we don't want this guy to score a goal, man.
João Felix.
Hello, Marquinhos.
Number 17. Cafu. Number 11. Mohamed Salah. Substitutions taking place.
Lovely ball. Will it sit for me? It won't, but we'll get there. If you have a short goalkeeper, lads, just max out his reach and his... oh, lovely touch. Fresh legs, lads. You can't bait it by. Oh, beautiful, Grimaldo. Man, he's after fouling me there and giving me an advantage with Neymar. He played on advantage. Oh yeah, he books him. Sure, what's the point booking him? Give me a free. I would have banged it in. Look. Ridiculous. We're set at the back though. We've got the cauldron at the back now. Yeah, that's it. Kill him. Butchered him, lads. Yeah. Ref, you've made us play this game rough now, ref. Because I tell you what, man, the ref is only a scumbag, man. The ref is a scumbag. He's an absolute scumbag, man. No, Jesus Christ, he's about 10 miles offside. I haven't walked through Dublin City in a long time, Mr. Brightside.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. He got a bit unlucky there, to be fair. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, lads. That's a very dangerous ball. Yeah, that should have been a goal, and it would have been more than he deserved. GG's. GG's, man. GG's. I mean, that could have gone against us in the end. We want to get that 5-star as well. But listen, man, that guy's team was absolutely unbelievable. He was unbelievable. His squad, I'm not saying the player, like he's Division 3 player, man, but his team was ridiculous. All right, lads, we're going to end, man. We're going to end on this. So any questions that you guys have, let me know, man. Let me know. Do I recommend the freebies? It depends on what you want to play. For meta and for actually, you know, beasting, I don't think that a lot of these cards will cut the mustard. Now, I will say that out of all of these cards that I've tested so far, out of the freebies, Bastoni is an absolute machine. Hernandez is a machine. We don't even need to test them because we've done a different video and a different live stream completely on these, the festive pack, right? Bin is a personal favorite of mine. He's a good player, but he's got no skills. He's a really, really good player. Look, I'll do a Julius Caesar progression video up on the channel tomorrow or else Sunday. Who else do we have? Endo is definitely not a game changer, but he's really, really good. We also have Songkrasen. I don't really rate these two guys too much. Songkrasen is a beast. He is a beast, man. I love him. 85 speed, dribbling, tight possession, ball control at 88. We can kind of change that around a little bit, but to be honest with you, we're getting the boost up lovely with the game plan when he's in here. 80 low pass, 90 dribbling, 96 balance, or 96 dribbling, 90 ball control, 93 tight possession. 92 acceleration, 98 balance. The player skills I think that I would give to him, I definitely think one-touch pass is a definite. Low lofted pass would be beautiful on this card as well for where I'm playing him. I think the only place to play him, lads, is AMF. I know he's fast. I know he's really, really decent. But he's a beast, man. He's a beast. E1, you do whatever you want to do, bro. You do whatever you want to do. Vazi, you built Endo with double touch, flip, flap, soul control, blocker, and side attack. Yeah, no, he is very, very solid. Like, the fact he doesn't have blocker doesn't really even dawn on him on this card, depending on how you're using it, because he's so deep. You know, he's so deep. He's going to be playing so deep. And beside Luby, he's going to have loads of protection. So, this formation, currently, I would not recommend out wide, lads. I just don't recommend out wide, full stop, the way the gameplay is. It's too barren when you're having the ball going forward, and it's too open at the back. Biggest problem with out wide is going to be the team play style when you're a defendant. Look how high up you are. But that's where Endo comes in. Individual instruction on Endo is going to be deep line on Endo if we're playing a back four with the sub tactic. So this is what we're kind of doing. Deep line on Endo, counter target on NEYMAR, or else Song Krasen. And then of course we're playing either defensive or whoever we want. There is kind of a glitch in the game that they've looked at, right, where they've talked about it before, and that kind of fixes it a little bit with the deep line, the manual stuff. It's hard to recommend any Messi now, because I think Messi, like, if you don't play to Messi's strengths, it doesn't matter what card you use him, unless you use the Ankara Messi or the Bootkits Messi, the really speedy Messi. Level 2, I think, Darren. I'll do a video on Park Ji-sung. I'll do one on him, man. I'll do a video on the Free Legends. Patricio, I will do a video for you, bro. Yeah, the new Griezmann is pretty similar to Neymar. They're similar type possession. But a lot of people, listen, right? I'll see a lot of people that will play this game and they'll play with Neymar and they won't shoot. So if I'm not going to shoot with Neymar, I'm not going to play him up front with 90 finishing. It's wasted on him. I would much rather have a more traditional centre forward like Robbie Keane or Collar or Messi or whoever. Because Robbie Keane is going to have pretty much all the stats that you could possibly want. And he's a goal poacher. But Neymar is kind of like my pivot between all of these. He's my fulcrum that works between everything. Because when I have sub-tactic, it's going to be very balanced on the formations here. You've got your back three. You've got Ferrer as a third option. You've got Songkrasen linking the three boys up here. Alex Grimaldo's going to give in the ball into the box and be able to defend. So you're kind of defending as a back five or a back six with Endo. Endo's going to come back all the way here when he doesn't have the ball. And on top of that, you're going to be attacking with 4 or 5. So defending with 6, attacking with 5. Yeah, Canton is not bad. He's not bad. Yeah, I don't think he's too bad. Like, an aggression stat, as you see here on Songkrasen, it depends what you want out of him. He gets back defensively. When he gets back and it's a 50-50, he'll go in and win the ball tigerishly. And he doesn't even have any, like, skills that define that for him. You know? An aggression only works off the ball, though. Like, it's a flaky skill. Like, they need to update a lot of the definitions of the skills, because it's very, very flaky how they actually define the game now. I might actually get Goretzka as well. Kino, I have Kino here. This is the build that we've gone for Kino. It's probably a little bit of a tweak here and there because the speed is quite low. But that was the build I think that we'd gone with him currently there. 5 into shooting, 1 into dribbling, 9 into dexterity. You could probably put 8 into dexterity, to be honest with you. And then I would probably put the 2 that you left over from that into lower body. So I'll do it for you, man, with 48,000. This is probably how I would go with him. Because he gets no booster, I would go 90 acceleration, 92 balance, the attack and awareness. I'm not too concerned about that because it's not going to go to 90 anyway. We'll go up to 85 finishing, 4 into that. I'll probably go tight possession with that as well. And leave the lower body strength. That's not a big problem. Because, listen, like as I said, man, you can overcomplicate as much of this game as you want, right? If you're worrying about some of the things, if you're worried about like putting a player at speed 90 or a player at speed 80, they're such luxury worries to have. I would say the best advice that I could give anybody that's struggling with the game at the moment is basically play the best players that you play with in the positions that they're best in. Play a flat 4, play 3 up front, either wingers or whatever you want to use, a 4-2-3-1. Like with this formation here, if I was starting off the game, right, and I was starting off this, and I was making a brand new squad, right? If I was making a brand new squad, right? If I was making a brand new squad that I just downloaded the game in the last week or so, I've got my login bonuses, I've got all of that stuff, right? I would do this very, very simply. Straight away, I would go and get Jose Mourinho, or I would get a player that you can buy that has got long ball counter, okay? Just because you play long ball counter doesn't mean that you have to play long ball counter, if that makes sense. Long ball counter, the only reason why I recommend long ball counter is because when you are playing long ball counter, your defending is the deepest it can be by default. Now, you can override that a lot if you play any of these formations. Quick counter, you can override that with a lot of individual instructions. But I'm talking if you're just a starter, before you even start to scratch the surface of what you can do with your squad, right? I would do that. Straight away, I would pick a formation after you pick a manager. If you can't afford Simeone, or you can't afford... If you can't afford Simeone, who's down as Valbuena, who's the best quick counter player in the game, just get somebody with 80 plus or 85 plus in this with quick counter, long ball counter, sorry. Formation, I would go to a flat 2, 4-2-1-3, very, very simple like that. The reason for this is you don't even have to play meta, but if you wanted to, pull your left back, have one outlet, winger, or right left wing, doesn't make a difference. Have one outlet. What I mean by an outlet is somebody to actually spray the ball forward and to manually defend with. So you're going to manually defend with this. All this across the line. If you decide that that's going to be Grimaldo, if you decide that's going to be Ferrer, whichever one that you decide, put the other here as a CB. And then you're going to defend here manually. So with a CB, you're going to defend that right back position. Right? Usually, a good base to start with is to pair your two CB pairings, one to be a destroyer and the other to be anything that you possibly want. You can get into the nitty-gritty, but not to dilute it down too much. In your midfield, you want an anchorman. Whichever anchorman that you have, you want to use individual instructions on that for deep line. Now again, there's a lot of stuff that's nuanced here. I'm talking about just giving basic starter information that if you are playing against another guy that hasn't done what you're doing here, and you've got similar teams, similar skill levels, you're both newcomers, you will give yourself an advantage to learn the AI runs and watch what your players are doing. This is a good starting point, right? As my free to play. I would put that on the deep line, or else defensive, or else both. It doesn't really make a difference. All you want is Endo, right? You just want him to stop pushing forward. Deep line, player will drop back to a position, cannot be assigned to a DF player if you're playing 5 at the back, or an MF player, you can assign it to a DF player. You can't assign it to a defender, but you can assign it to a midfielder if you're not playing a back 5. So we're doing that here, right? It doesn't really make a difference. The rest of it then is a counter target. So basically you just want one forward at all times to be staying up. That's all you want, is one forward. I usually put it on my attacking midfielder or my centre forward. In this case, I would probably put it on Songkrasen, and I'm going to use him as my attacking midfielder, which will change here now. So, in midfield, now I'm talking about, this is starter stuff, man. It doesn't have to be anchorman. It doesn't have to be any player that you want. There's no rules. I mean, if you prefer a box-to-box defensive guy, the rule of thumb is to have speed about 80. Any of these players that I have here, I can use, right? So any of these players, if I wanted to go in and have a look at my overall ratings, Casemiro, he's down as an anchorman, I could use him. We could also use, if we wanted to, Anguissa, who's down as a destroyer CMF that can play DMF. We could, any of the players. All you're basically trying to do is limit that centre back position, right? And I'll show you. I'm after going out of it now. I'll show you, right? all you want with your Endo when you lose the ball, okay? If we have Songkrasin there, and let's just say we have Messi here, right? All we want when we're defending is to defend with our 5 backs. And Endo's going to drop back naturally, and then we're going to manually defend, which takes a bit of learning, with Grimaldo or else Bellingham. So Bellingham is going to mop up as much as he can here because he's box to box and he's got a good engine on him, right? He's got 87 stamina. He's able to carry the ball forward. He's able to do everything with the ball forward, okay? Grimaldo is also going to be your little fulcrum here of not only this, but also giving it out to your speed option or your outlet pass. If you prefer to go down the right, then you can obviously take off Messi and you can use somebody with more pace, such as Corona, and you can spread out right. If you like to stay narrow, you can put the 3 of those in and you can take, you know, very, very fluid players. You can have somebody that you base your attacks on. You can have somebody that you use to shoot. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't really make a difference. But essentially all what you're trying to do is you're trying to defend with 5 with the AI. So 5 of the 6 are going to be defended with the AI at all times. And the 6th player is going to be manually defended. So you're going to switch between whatever player is closest to the ball. You're going to be patient in defense. And then on the counter attack, you're going to be hitting the counter with Songkrasin and have the 3 boys up front or 2 of the boys up front. It doesn't matter. Long ball outlet and collar, or else somebody like Robbie Keane, who's more a traditional goal poacher. It doesn't really make a difference. Target man or goal poacher, it doesn't matter. But as I said, this is just very basic stuff. And it's mix and meta with what works. If you want to be a little bit more adventurous and actually learn by losing a few games, you can just switch to a traditional 4 at the back. 1 destroyer, 1 build up, and listen, if you come up against a guy that has your number, he's going to beat you. It's simple as that, man. You know? It's as simple as that. But look, at the end of the day, it's all about playstyle. Do I like playing like this? No. Does this what works? Yes. Do I like playing like this? Sometimes mixed in. Just because you're playing long ball counter, it doesn't mean that you need to play tippy-tappy, one-touch pass, meta-style football. Your players are just, the runs for long ball counter at the moment are the easiest to learn. There's the least amount of them. They're the least chaotic. They're very easy to read. The game is very, very focused on long ball counter and one-touch pass and move. I've already done Endo build. This is the build for Endo that we've done. 0, 3, 3, 4, 11, 4, 13, 1. But again, this can be tweaked to whatever you want. If you think that there's too much defending here, we could potentially go back 1 defending here. Because we're going to get the +2 boost, obviously, with the manager. So for anybody else that's new in the chat, or for anybody that's wondering, you see Jose Mourinho here. He's got 82 team playstyle proficiency, right? So watch Endo's stats. Endo's going to have 89 defensive engagement, right? Stefan, I've actually done a video on Maradona on the channel, bro. I'm not too sure if you're seeing it. If we go into managers here, now bear in mind, if we get Valbuena, who's got 85 long ball counter, so he's got 3 more, okay? We go back out, we go back in, the game plan. So, Songkrasin's stats here, let me see somebody that's more easily to see. Yeah, Endo's an easy one to see. 89 defensive engagement, okay? You're all looking at that. What happens when I change the manager? To Cristo Valbuena. Endo's goes to 90 defensive engagement. So he gets a +2. So a manager over 85 will get a +2 to the player's overall stats. Yeah, I'm nearly sure I have it up, Stefan. I'm nearly sure. Pestas, that happens to me the whole time, man. I just drink it cold. I don't care, man. I just get that tea into me. Yeah, Xavi Simons is a beast. Simons is a tank. So, listen, it's all about what you prefer to play. Some people will look at this squad and say, what's he talking about? How will you recommend color? It's not about recommending players. It's recommending what works for you. It's recommending what works for you. Casillas' progression look is very simple, right? It's very simple. All we're doing is trying to get as many 90s as possible. His catching and his jumping are a little bit low for a player this height. But we're not going to reset him because he costs 600,000, man. It's not going to happen. Goalkeeper 1, 8 into this. The only reason that we've gone with this is because there's nowhere else to pump the stats. 8 into that, 6 into that. Now, we could have went with aerial strength, but we're already in the 90s. So we've got jumping 91, awareness 93, 90 parrying, 94 reflexes, and 92 reach. Because I'll tell you something. If the goalkeeper is going to make the save, it doesn't matter his stats. He'll make the save based on an animation that triggers. If not, it doesn't matter. So lads, that is it for me. Another Friday evening stream. I'm going to chill out for the night, man. Sorry, boys. I'm up since I was up since like 6:30 this morning, so my energy levels are depleting now. We will try and get on the weekend for a bit of co-op. So if you guys want to play a bit of co-op, we'll just get on and we'll chill. If not, I'm literally going to be completely revamping the Discord if you guys are in the Discord. It's at this stage of the game, I think it's kind of make what you want out of the game. Honestly, that's what it's all about, man. We will have another giveaway on Monday, lads. We're going to have another giveaway Monday. I will do a full video on Songkrasen. I have a breakdown, Patricio, that I'm going to do on Songkrasen. I think he's the real deal, man. I honestly do think that he's an absolute beast. Genuinely, I think he's a monster player. Look, it's very rare that I actually... Listen, we have a lot of GP, right? Before we go, I'll just spin. I'll spin and see. Who's messaging me? One second, lads. I'll have another giveaway back Monday, lads, and we'll do a few more bits and pieces. I have a lot of videos to get out for the next couple of days. So hopefully by Monday, I'll probably have a lot of videos done. I also am working on a My League. I'm working on a new division game and getting the Discord sorted. Once I have the Discord sorted, we're going to have a lot of stuff happening within the Discord, and I have a lot of stuff to announce in the next few weeks as well. So, yeah. But anyway, lads, that is it. Thanks for joining me on a slightly later Friday stream. We'll be back on Monday if we're not back before that. And we'll go from that. I honestly do think that, like, if we are going to be spinning, right, for skills on any of these cards, the only one I really want is one touch pass at the moment for the big boy. Because I do feel like Songkrasen can really benefit from that if we were to get one touch pass. But we will do kind of like a skill trainer and see what you get. But I don't think, honestly, I don't think that it's going to make a massive difference. So, yeah, lads, that is it. If you haven't subscribed already, we will be doing a subscriber giveaway very soon. We've one left for Lou. It's going to be a big one, man. It's going to be a big one. So we have one for Lou, still left to go, and also SRT, Sheriff, and Spectres, as well as Spangley, all will be sorted out this weekend. It's just been a crazy week, but we have them all there. It's all ready to go, and we'll have our last one on Monday, and then go from there, basically. So, yeah, that is it for me, lads. I will be back later. I have a load of stuff, man. I have a load of stuff to talk about, load of stuff to get through. But yeah, we need to rest a little bit and go from there. If you guys haven't subscribed already and you're new here, please do, man. If there's something you want me to improve upon, if there's any constructive criticism, some stuff you want to see more of, some stuff you want to see less of, anything at all, man. I'm open to any constructive criticism. I literally want the community here that we're building. It's beastly. All you guys are legends. Even if we disagree, man, even if we have a debate, we still love the crack. Like, it's all about kind of like building a nice community here that we can just go and, you know, distract ourselves from real life for 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, hopefully, that we'll be streaming. So, and it's all about having the crack, man. The game at the moment has a lot of issues, right, that we talk about. There's also some fun parts to it as well that we make our own fun, like with Luby Bin Bin and Collar up front. So, that is it for me. If you haven't subscribed already, as I said, please do. And we're on the road now to our next big goal, but I have a lot of announcements to make before that. A lot of cool partners, a lot of cool projects that I'm working on. And yeah, a lot more giveaways. That's all I'm going to say. A lot more stuff coming to the channel. Some unique stuff that you just won't get anywhere else. Trust me on that. Yeah, so that is it, lads. I will talk to you in a bit. Thanks again for everybody tuning in. And yeah, we'll chat to you later, boys. I'm going to turn this off, go down, get some grub, watch some Netflix, and chill out for the night. It's been a long week, but you guys have been here every step of the way. So GG's. We'll talk to you later. Peace.